We just got a wave of massive leaks for a brand new iPhone that'll be packing a 200 megapixel camera for the first time ever to destroy the Android competition and take back the camera quality crown by using superior software as well as a ton of other groundbreaking features like a hole punch display, the fastest 2nm chip in the world, and much more. So in this video, I'm gonna go through 10 features that we should expect starting off with this crazy 200 megapixel camera. As you probably know, Apple has been avoiding high megapixel sensors for so many years. They even took a very long time just to switch from 12 megapixels to 48. But now Apple is rumored to be working on a 200 megapixel camera as the next major step, which is really terrible news for Android phones, because unlike many people in other companies that pack in crazy sensors that work like crap, Apple has always been very good at choosing a great quality sensor and optimizing it and tuning it incredibly well to make it look amazing. So imagine what Apple could do with 200 megapixels and all of their other tech. Just imagine one camera going from 1x to 4x with insane quality. Now moving on to feature number 2, Apple just put in this patent that shows that they're working on a brand new groundbreaking image sensor that can achieve dynamic range on par with the human eye. This is a brand new stacked sensor design that's supposed to get up to 20 stops of HDR, which is what the average human eye is considered capable of. That right there is absolutely insane, and it would lead to the best picture quality ever seen in terms of HDR, and Android phones would be screwed because Apple would own the patent. And it even apparently has real-time hardware noise reduction at the sensor level, which would mean much more clean images, especially for low light, without sacrificing sharpness. Now moving on to number 3, we're expected to get a brand new variable aperture lens design, which is crazy because it would be able to switch from 2 different apertures, which means you get the best case scenario for any scenario. So you could have a very large aperture for taking in a lot of light, which is great for low light and great for giving you more natural blur. But if it's super bright outside, you kind of want to tighten it down for extra sharpness. So this technology would be completely insane. Now moving on to number 4, we're expecting the A20 chip coming next year, which is going to be a game changer. This is going to be the first 2nm chip technology coming from TSMC going into an iPhone, but it's an even bigger deal because Apple's been using FinFET tech for so many years, and this would be the first GAAFET technology for the transistors, which is so much more efficient with a lot less power leakage, being a complete game changer in the chip world, being over 15% faster or 30% more power efficient, along with a bunch of other upgrades. It is literally just going to destroy any Android chip with its efficiency. But first, Prime Day is here, and it's the perfect time to get yourself an ultimate portable projector like this one from our sponsor JM Go. Now that it's summer, it's a great time to go outside and watch some awesome shows on a massive screen in your backyard or anywhere else for that matter. This is the N1S Ultimate 4K, and the name speaks for itself by giving you the absolute best image quality and brightness that you've ever seen before. Now, usually if you want to watch during the day or even closer to the evening with other projectors, you have to close all of the blinds to get it pitch black just to get clear picture quality. But with this projector, even in brighter rooms, the image still looks really nice and bright, which is just awesome to see. Just take a look at this. We were at our campsite during the evening and the sun was still out, and dang, you can clearly see the projection so well with bright colors, and the brightness is just nuts. The reason it's so bright is because it uses triple lasers with MALC 2.0 tech and achieves a whopping 3,300 ISO lumens of brightness, which is the best of the best that you can buy today in such a small and portable design. The nice thing is that this foam box that it comes with doubles as a handy carrying case, unlike other projectors out there that you have to keep in its original original box that it came with, but with this one, you just pull it out and place it on a flat surface, point and shoot. And because of the gimbal design, it's really nice and easy to move back and forth and side to side, which this projector auto keystones when quickly moving it from wall to wall and adjusts the keystone and focus instantly when you power it on, which makes the setup process very quick and painless. Now for the software, the N1S comes with Google TV, which conveniently has all of my user data and apps that I frequently use, like YouTube, Netflix, and much more. And to make it more like a portable TV, it has inputs like 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, with one being eARC, and a USB-A port that powers on accessories like streaming sticks, and lastly a 3.5mm auxiliary port for connecting speakers if you want to. But the sound quality with the built-in speakers is actually really impressive, with dual 20-watt speakers that deliver great audio quality while watching movies, shows, or even listening to music. So it's absolutely the best portable projector that you can buy right now, and I've actually made a whole video going into great detail about this exact projector that I use all the time at camp and at my house. So with that said, don't miss out on this incredible deal for Prime Day so you can have one of these in your life, and I'm sure that you won't regret it. And of course, I'm gonna have all the links for the JMGO N1S Ultimate in the video description and pinned comment below. Now for number 5, we just got this leak from Ming-Chi Kuo, and we apparently are gonna be getting a smaller dynamic island with under-display Face ID for the first time, which has been rumored for so many years, hoping to get under-display Face ID. Well, this is the next step. It's gonna be under-display, which means that you only really have to have the camera there, which means the dynamic island can now be shrunk down. Some people thought it'd be coming this year, but no, it got delayed. Next year is when we're expecting this to happen, and it's gonna look so good. Now for number 6, Apple is gonna be taking the RAM that they have for their iPhone chip and putting it on the inside of the chip die itself using TSMC's brand new wafer level multi-chip module tech, which is crazy because it allows you to have multiple different dies and components integrated into a single package for the first time ever, which will significantly improve the performance by having the memory right there next to the actual GPU and CPU cores, as well as the neural engine, which will make it so much more efficient and have less memory latency and potentially a lot higher bandwidth. And moving on to number 7, we're expecting a crazy upgrade for the battery life because Apple is gonna start utilizing silicon carbon high density battery tech. Now, we just got this rumor for the 17 Pro Max that we're gonna get a 5,000 milliamp hour battery for the first time, which matches Samsung's flagships. But next year with the 18 Pro Max, it's likely to see another upgrade, now finally utilizing that silicon carbon tech, which will make it even higher in terms of how much actual battery juice it packs into a smaller battery package. And now for number 8, Apple's gonna be bringing the brand new C2 modem to the iPhone, which is their first modem ever that's fully custom, made by Apple with full-fledged 5G support, which means they can finally ditch Qualcomm and save a lot of money. That's gonna give us a huge boost in efficiency, it's gonna help battery life, and Apple can even come up with brand new unique features that only they can do because they control the modem, they control the chip, they control the iPhone, they control the software, everything, so it's gonna be so good. Moving on to number 9, Apple's gonna be bringing a brand new feature that I've been loving on certain Samsung phones like the S24 Ultra and the S25 Ultra. Now it's finally gonna be coming to the iPhone, and that's their super good anti-reflective display coating. Just look at how their Samsung flagship compares to the iPhone. It is so much better at getting rid of reflections. And finally, for number 10, forget about the dynamic island. We had a leak that said that next year we're getting an iPhone that's getting rid of the dynamic island completely, and now we're gonna have a front camera moved to the top left of the display with Face ID being under the screen, no longer needing a dynamic island, and it's gonna make it look so much more immersive and less intrusive by having that little camera punch in the top left. So with all that said and those 10 features out of the way, I have a feeling that this new 200 megapixel iPhone is going to be absolutely insane and destroy the Android competition for good, taking back that camera crown. Let me know your thoughts and your favorite future feature down in the comment section below. Subscribe for more and definitely check out one of those 2 videos right there.